This video outlines the vendor bidding workflow and how RFQs are created. Let's get started. Vendor bidding makes it easy to send a request for quote to vendors and manufacturers for updated pricing prior to sending a purchase order. Before using vendor bidding, we recommend navigating to company settings to make sure your office address is accurately listed, as it will be included on each RFQ. Once confirmed, navigate to your project's Overview tab and edit the project details. Here you can assign your office to the project. Now that your office details are assigned, navigate to the Project Procurement tab. There are two ways to create an RFQ: directly from the Procurement Project Items tab or from the Procurement Vendors tab. To create an RFQ from the Project Items tab, select Items, then select the Create RFQ button. If you are working with a large number of specs, you can use the filters at the top of the screen to quickly locate items. To create an RFQ from a vendor, navigate to the Procurement Vendors tab, located on the left gray Procurement column. The Procurement Vendors tab will only show the vendors assigned to specs within this project. Creating an RFQ from the Vendors tab is a great option if you have a vendor assigned to several items that you would like to receive updated pricing for. To create an RFQ for a vendor and its associated items, just click the three dots. While creating the RFQ, you will work your way through a couple of screens. Select the vendor contact along with the representative and verify the project and contact information. Next, you will create a group label, select the currency, and ship to address. The group label will allow you to filter by label on the Vendor Bidding RFQ tab to approve a vendor's pricing. We highly recommend creating a group label if you are creating an RFQ that will be sent to multiple vendors. Lastly, confirm the items included on the RFQ. Update quantities and remove items if needed. With Complete Pro, you'll see the Create and Send option on the final screen. This will send an email request directly to the vendor to add or update pricing. Once completed, the vendor's updates will automatically show in your DesignSpec account as a quote. The Vendor Bidding tab provides an overview of all RFQs. Here you can review requests that have been created, submitted, or modified. If your items are in the to-bid status, you can create the RFQ once and copy it to send to additional vendors. We provide several RFQ status options to easily keep track of where an RFQ is within your workflow. You can update the status to new, submitted, quote received, canceled, or outdated. The RFQ will look very similar to the purchase order, except it will exclude the unit cost set within the specification. Valuable information can be captured on the RFQ, such as summary notes, designer approvals, custom attributes, etc. Once the vendor submits a quote, it will update to pending status within the Quotes tab in Vendor Bidding. Select the quote number to review or edit the quote. Select the RFQ number to view or download the RFQ. When you are ready to make a decision, select the three action dots to accept, reject, create a purchase order, or delete the quote. Once accepted, other quotes with the same group label will automatically update to reject it. Click on the three dots to turn it into a purchase order. Pricing, taxes, and additional costs from the quote will automatically be set up on the PO. All you have to do is capture the bill to, and details such as side marks, shipping notes, and target delivery date. That's it. Vendor bidding has never been easier with our new automated bidding system for Complete Pro. Next, we will show you how to manage vendor bidding if you have a Complete license. If you are using Complete, follow the same RFQ building steps. And select Create to generate the RFQ. Navigate to the Vendor Bidding tab, download the RFQ, and email it to the vendor. Once the vendor responds, navigate to the Procurement area within your project and select the Vendor Bidding tab. Select Quotes and choose New. Select the RFQ you would like to create a quote for and follow the instructions, filling in the necessary information provided by the vendor. You can also upload the vendor's quote directly for tracking and visibility. On the next screen, you will fill in the pricing provided by the vendor, including whether it is trade or retail pricing. Once the quote information has been captured, you can sort or search by group label and pick the quote you would like to accept. Once accepted, the other quotes with the same label will update to rejected. You can also click on the 3 dots to update the status for each quote individually. Once a quote has been accepted, click on the 3 dots to turn it into a purchase order. Pricing, taxes, and additional costs from the quote will automatically be set up on the PO. And that's it. If you have any questions, our heroic support team is always available to help.